Hello everybody, today I'm gonna be talking about 7 skills that one needs to legitimately grow as a rich person. This video is based on the book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and if you're serious about building legitimate wealth, I highly recommend you press the link below and get one for yourself. Moving on, one of the very first qualities that a person should have to accumulate wealth is strong desire. Yeah, you heard it right, it's not a hope or a wish, it's a keen pulsating desire that is definite toward one end, which is wealth in our case. We should stay loyal to our most dominating desire until it becomes a burning obsession of our life. And finally, a fact. How to stimulate a strong desire? Think in a win or lose way. Leave yourself no possible way of retreat. A long while ago, a great warrior faced a situation which made it necessary for him to make a decision which ensured his success on the battlefield. He was about to send armies against a powerful enemy whose men outnumbered his own. He loaded his soldiers into boats, sailed to the enemy's country, unloaded soldiers and equipment, then gave the order to burn the ships that had carried them. Addressing his men before the first battle, he said, "You see the boats going up in smoke? That means we cannot leave these shores alive unless we win. We now have no choice. We either win or die." Guess what? They won. Next is faith. All thoughts which have been emotionalized, given feeling and mixed with faith begin immediately to translate themselves into their physical equivalent or counterpart. What it means is if you're able to add your feeling of faith to your thoughts sincerely, you will most certainly get what you desire in physical reality as well. It's a pure scientific way of approaching to the accumulation of wealth. And how to develop a strong feeling of faith? Well, faith is a state of mind which you may develop at will after you master the method of autosuggestion. In real life, some of us can have strong feeling of faith and some of us not. However, scientifically, everybody can have a strong feeling of faith. Actually, repetition of affirmation of orders to our subconscious mind is the only known method of voluntary development of the emotion of faith. To be able to understand how to maintain the strong state of faith, we should understand how autosuggestion works. Autosuggestion is a term which applies to all suggestions and all self-administered stimuli that reach one's mind through the 5 senses. Stated in another way, autosuggestion is self-suggestion. Our current physical and economical conditions are the results of our thoughts in the past that were suggested to our subconscious mind by our conscious thinking mind over and over again before it was translated into physical reality. So now you understood the science of this procedure. What you have to do now is to think about abundance and having a lot of money in your conscious mind, add feeling of faith to your thoughts and repeat the process each day until those thoughts turn into dominating thoughts of your mind and are suggested to your subconscious mind so that you may see the change in physical reality and understand this philosophy. The next element of success and wealth is decision. Accurate analysis of over 25,000 men and women who had experienced failure disclosed the fact that lack of decision was one of the major causes of failure. This is no mere statement of a theory, it's a fact. Analysis of several hundred people who had accumulated fortunes well beyond the $1 million mark disclosed the fact that every one of them had the habit of reaching decisions promptly and of changing these decisions slowly, if and when they were changed. And people who usually fail tend to make decisions slowly and change them very quickly. Henry Ford and Thomas Edison are clear cases in our example of quick decision makers and staying true to those decisions. Next is persistence. Persistence is an essential factor in the procedure of transmuting desire into its monetary equivalent. The basis of persistence is the power of will. Lack of persistence is one of the main reasons why people fail to finish what they decided to do to achieve something. And how to maintain the feeling of persistence? You have to combine your willpower and desire for money in your conscious mind and repeat the procedure through meditation. This habit of controlling your emotions and thoughts and giving them a proper balance will stimulate a strong feeling of persistence in your character. And the last is the power of the mastermind group. To attract the richest, you have to surround yourself with people who are smarter or at least equal to you in intelligence. In the case of accumulating wealth, make sure that you spend most of your time with the people who are money conscious. Intelligence and money consciousness, along with some other qualities that lead to the accumulation of wealth, are very contagious, just like procrastination, indecision, and lack of persistence are. So be careful for that and dedicate your time to find your mastermind group that will support you in the accumulation of riches. I try to summarize the content of the book, however, if you're really interested, I highly recommend to read the entire book several times, chapter by chapter, and get much for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below.